Hi, I'm Madeline Ashley, and you're watching the East Daily Download.
I like it. That's great. Let's do it.
Welcome to the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download.
I'm Anissa Sakile with the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download.
Welcome to the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download. That's right. This is the East Daily Download.
So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I will be your tour guide on this adventure for the rest of the way back to the East today as I try to make it back home. Didn't quite make it there yesterday. Got stuck in a little bit of traffic if you saw the show. But today, getting very close. So I'm excited about that. I've been home, been away from home for a few days due to some family issues in Charlotte, but gonna be home, so it's gonna be really good. You know what else is gonna be really good? Sorry, I'm changing my direction of where I'm going with this here really quick, just because I'm driving, so it's, top of mind sort of thing. One of the other things that's gonna be really good is today's show. We got a lot of really great local stories for you, and yeah, there we go. And I just got off the exit, so I'm gonna be home soon. Tell you what, why don't we check this story out, and I'll meet you back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download. Let's take a look.
Now downloading Fashion Friday.
Stay-at-home orders are creating a new spring fashion trend with a nod to 80s hair.
We're calling this mullet dressing, professional on top and then party on the bottom.
Mullet dressing is the new trend for spring 2020.
For sure.
Sarah LaFleur is the founder and CEO of the women's workwear brand LaFleur, one of many retailers now tailoring their brands to consumers who have nowhere to go. She says shoppers seeking advice on how to dress for virtual first dates and business Zoom meetings are making more online styling appointments.
It's been really fun, I think, for our customers to see that and also, say, okay, like just because I'm stuck at home 24/7, it doesn't need to be, my clothes don't also need to be stuck in the same thing 24/7.
Economic fallout from the pandemic has hit the retail industry especially hard, with clothing and accessories sales plummeting 50%.
There's certainly a backlog of inventory in many of the retailers because they had planned to sell this at this time. In fact, there's a lot of discounting going on online by these retailers to move this inventory.
But there are a couple of bright spots, including increased U.S. demand for loungewear, like tracksuits, sweatpants, and robes. The casual wear line Z Supply has tie-dye sweatsuits flying off its digital shelves.
What trends do you think are going to be inspired by this time that we're spending at home?
We actually are pivoting pretty quickly here. I have a feeling that a lot of us are going to want things that are an easy way of layering and an easy way of protecting when we need it.
Several fashion brands have converted studios to make facial masks for healthcare workers, and designers expect a lasting impact on the industry and how people think about fashion.
Wanting that next it bag or those next pair of Gucci slip-ons kind of fell to the bottom of our priority list.
And I think a lot of our customers now are saying, okay, I don't need a lot of pieces, but I need a few pieces that are really meaningful to me.
And one of those meaningful pieces may just be the outfit you buy under stay-at-home orders, with the dreams of leaving the house eventually. For CBS News, I'm Caitlin Huey-Burns, New York.
Every 2 minutes, a woman in the U.S. is diagnosed with breast cancer. And in that moment, her life changes forever. The toll is great. The need is greater. The need to find comfort in the dark hours. The need to find hope in the cures. And that's why when others look away, we lean in. We're fighting alongside patients because we know one moment can change everything. But we need your help to make more moments of hope possible. Join our fight. Save lives. Because we are all stronger together.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. Hope your Friday's off to a great start so far, and you're going to have a great weekend ahead of you. I am getting close to being home. It's been a long week for me personally. I've been out of town for most of it, but close to being back home, and I'm very excited about that. You know what else I'm excited about? All the stories we still have left on today's show, because we have another big one ahead in store for you. And again, I want to talk a little bit about Real Men Wear Pink campaign. I've been fortunate enough to be asked to be involved with this great campaign to help raise awareness in the fight against breast cancer. And I think that if you can get involved, well, that'd be awesome. So take a look at the website, check it out, and do what you can. You know, not everybody can spend $1,000, not everybody can spend $100, but time, effort, contributions of financial and time are really important. So I'm going to leave you with that. Why don't we check this next story out, and I'll be back here in just a little bit as I get closer to home.
There's a new term emerging in Hispanic culture here in the United States. It's more recent, gender neutral, and argued to be more inclusive, and that's Latinx. We're heading back to campus to get schooled. It's time for a grammar lesson. Just what is Latinx?
Latinx is a gender non-conforming term or word used by people of Latin American descent.
Dr. Jimena Perry is a Latin American studies professor and is a native Spanish speaker herself. Her lesson plan for today, a breakdown on this term.
The thing about Latinx is that it's fairly new in some circles.
Dr. Perry says Latinx advances the Spanish language,
especially when there are many more identities right now, not only for Latin Americans, but for everybody. So the LGBTQIA+ community has adopted this term to feel like more included.
Latinx can also describe a group that has both males and females, and it's dependent on geography, not language. People from Latin America are Latinx. People from Spain, although Spanish speaking, are not Latinx. Sound confusing? Well, pongo atención, or pay attention, because Dr. Perry is giving us a helpful anecdote.
For example, Brazilians are Latinx, but they're not Hispanic. And Spanish from Spain are Hispanic, but they are not Latinx.
But like any new idea, it's not without its controversy.
In the Real Academia de la Lengua, a Spanish Royal Academy, the term hasn't been accepted yet, for example, in the dictionaries, because the purists of the language say, no, that's not correct.
And now, time for a test. No, not really. If you're wondering when to use the term, just make sure to ask first. A gender non-conforming person may want to be referred to as Latinx. Otherwise, Latino or Latina works just as fine. For Hispanic Heritage Month, I'm Victoria Holmes.
Now downloading Caring for Carolina Nonprofit Spotlight.
My name is Wanda Williams. I don't think, people realize how important it is when they get the emails. If you've given blood before, they always send you reminders to come out and try to help, especially in the crisis times, which is COVID now that we're all facing. And so I decided, to come out. I coached my coworker into coming out same time to come out and give. But I think it's sort of a duty to all of us to help each other out, and this is another way that we can all do that. And the first time that I actually donated was because there was a child in the hospital that needed a lot of blood, and I went, and then I've been giving, off and on ever since. I don't think we actually praise the Red Cross for everything that they do. They're there to help us in all these crises that we're up against. You just don't know how many people one pint of blood can help. If you can't give anything else, you can give blood. It's a viable thing to do.
Wants to make a deal. Looking for a good time? Look no further. Crazy. We've got your good time.
You're just winning today.
Right here. You got the big deal of the day. Awesome. Let's Make a Deal, weekdays on CBS.
Watch the East Daily Download at WNCT.com under the Download tab. We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. I'm on my street, which is a good thing. Almost home on a Friday. Whew. No mail. Thought I'd check before I got home. So that's, I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's good because there's no bills. Hard to say though. So anyway, I want to also quickly remind you, we've been talking about Real Men Wear Pink, making strides against breast cancer, the American Cancer Society. Also, in addition to those programs that we're affiliated with and where you're taking part of throughout the month of October, also just want to remind you really quickly that this show, which has all the stories we're doing about the American Cancer Society on them, you can watch and download at WNCT.com. The download link at WNCT.com, that is, and it has this and all the episodes of the show. Also, the WNCT mobile app, which is free at Google Play and the App Store. You can get that and watch the shows there as well. And on the website, you're going to find more information about the American Cancer Society, link to their website as well. So check that out and check this next story out, and I'll be back here in just a little bit. Okay, bye-bye.
Now downloading live at Whirligig Stage.
Hi, I'm Lauren Pate, and today I'm here with the Low Tide String Band. Hey guys, how's it going? Great. How long have you guys been playing together?
About 4 years, maybe.
Yeah, going
of course,
on 4.
Brad and Sam played together before I knew them, and then they asked me if I wanted to help sing. So, because I was singing harmony, so then I got to sing harmony, and we've had a really good 4 years. We've really enjoyed playing and singing together.
Who would you say your biggest influences are musically?
Well, so we also come out of very different experiences with music. So my upbringing was in classical music and piano and playing trumpet and band and things like that.
Mm-hmm. So I started out dancing on a clogging team first. And then all of the cloggers hung out with all the musicians because we always danced to live music.
And then mine was totally different from their experience, really. I had no musical training or whatever, and I was, I listened to groups like Journey in Boston and Led Zeppelin and all those folks. But then I started to gravitate as I got a little bit older toward the singer-songwriters, James Taylor and folks along those lines.
Yeah, so, well, thanks to Sam, we've got a Facebook page that's Low Tide String Band. And do you have any other tips on that?
Yeah, I mean, that's really, we're not as tech savvy as maybe we should be, but
one of the things we really enjoy is spending time with the other musicians in town, other groups, other individuals, often playing together, talking about ideas for music.
Yes, I love that. I love that the music scene is getting bigger here in Greenville. Yeah. And we really appreciate you guys being with us today. Everybody stay tuned. We've got some music from Low Tide String Band coming up.
Now downloading Salute to the East.
deal? Looking for a good time? Look no further. Crazy. We've got your good time.
You're just winning today.
Right here.
You've got the big deal of the day. Awesome.
Let's Make a Deal. Weekdays on CBS.
Now downloading Week in Review.
Okay, let's try this again.
Right now, kindergartners and first graders whose parents have chosen the program are learning mostly in Spanish. As the students move on, they will learn in Spanish and English through 5th grade.
This has been through a monster attack. That's why we're here, to make sure what happened to us never happens to another kid.
A babysitter is recruited into a top-secret society in the first trailer for A Babysitter's Guide to Monster Hunt.
Hodges wanted a place where people could gather and enjoy together.
And have an amphitheater for music and have festivals and people to come out and picnic and play.
While the organization preaches higher education and leadership to first-generation Latinx students, Robles will tell you everything they do is for the betterment of the community.
That was a lot of fun.
Now downloading Let's Draw.
Hi, I'm Ashley and welcome to Let's Draw. Today I'm going to show you how I do figure drawings. Let's get started. With figure drawings, I always told my students to start with a stick figure. Yes, it's that simple. It's our frame for the body. So I started with a frame and pose for my character and sketched out the body shapes, and a grid for her face, keeping in mind that everything is made of shapes. Next, I added her facial features and her hair. Once I finished that, I sketched out some armor and clothes, as well as her weapon and decorations. Once my sketch is done, I take a pen or a thin-tipped marker and slowly go over the darker lines to make what's called a line art, so it'll be easy to clean and easy to color. Once all that ink is dry, I erase the pencil lines and voila! It's ready for coloring. Send me your progress to my email below, or use my hashtag Let's Draw with Ashley on Facebook and Instagram. I'd love to see your art.
Well, that is going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. It's been a weird week, I will give you that. It's kind of gone all over the place. We've been in Charlotte, we've been on the road, just getting back home now. So thank you to everybody for coming for the adventure this week. Next week we'll be back in Studio E, so it'll be a little bit more normal. Again, I thank you for all that. I also want to remind you, the American Cancer Society throughout the month of October needs your help. Please do what you can. Making Strides Against Breast Cancer is on October 31st. Get involved with that event, or Real Men Wear Pink throughout the course of the month of October. I've got my pink on here and it's on my collar here, supporting the cause. Even if you can't donate money, donate your time. Whatever you can do helps and it makes a difference. Thank you again. Hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget WNCT.com under the download tab and the WNCT mobile app available for free at the Google Play and the App Store. Great ways to watch the East Daily Download wherever you are. So you have yourself a great weekend. I'm gonna go inside because it's been a few days and I'm tired. So you have a great one. Okay? Bye, everybody.
We're the Low Tide String Band. This is Karen Maudlin. I'm Brad Berchtoldsbauer. This is Sam Weatherly. And we're going to play a song called The Rain, the Summer, and You by Sam Weatherly.
Thank you. Y'all ready? 2, 3, 4, Out on my porch swing, sitting here remembering, sweet smell of rain fill the air. Storm clouds rolling in, thunder, rain, the wind, Lord, I wish that you still cared.
have loved you better. The rain, the summer, and you. Walking on that sandy coast, place I love the most, stood there with my face